Hey y'all, I am back for the Libra July health and healing reading. So if you have any Libra placements anywhere in your chart, especially your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this reading is certainly for you. Let me see here. What do we have to talk about? I already pulled the cards. They are ready to go. Oh, I gotta turn this down. It's a little loud here. Cards are pulled and ready to go. I did not meditate on today's messages. I just, this is just going to be a freely channeled reading here, and we're just going to see what's popping. I'm drawing a blank. Libras, are you feeling like really spacey? Like, I feel like you guys have been extremely forgetful lately because I'm picking up on that right now as we speak. It's like I completely forgot how I start off these videos, and like I've already done how many? And my mind is just like forgetful after forgetful after forgetful, which actually I feel like this very much resonates because my boyfriend's Libra and he's been forgetting everything. So what's going on with that? Okay, do we need to get some omega 3s? Okay, do we need to? Sorry, I'm moving that. Do we need to get some omega 3s in the supplement regimen? Okay. Um, in case you don't already know, my name is Vanessa. I talk all about higher consciousness living and how you can't be healthy without healing mind, body, and spirit. Today we are, doing your health and healing reading, and the sole purpose of the reading is to align the interconnection of mind, body, and spirit. Because when your mind is off, your body's off. When your body's off, your spirit's off, and vice versa, all in between. So what we are doing is deep diving on the 5 categories that make up our overall health and well-being. Those 5 categories include diet, sleep, movement, mindset, and meditation. So I already have the cards pulled, ready to go, and we're going to deep dive and figure out what it is that you need to do for each one of those categories to bring alignment and harmony and balance to those aspects of your life so you can fully function as your healthiest, highest, best, and most vibrant self. Okay. Let me. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I think you guys definitely need some omega 3s. Yeah, and because this forgetfulness, like this was not me a second ago. My brain went blank, and I'm blaming it on y'all. Okay, because it ain't me. And that's on period. All right. So, um, in case you're not already subscribed to the Soul Collective, I 10 out of 10 recommend. Every Sunday, I send out a weekly newsletter where I give you some mindful messages and intentional practices that you can use and incorporate to help you navigate your week ahead. You can join for free by clicking the link in the bio, and it will take you straight there. And there's a little pop up, and you just put your little cute little info in, and then bada bing, I'm in your inbox. Hallelujah. And also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can absolutely do that. You can book with me by also clicking another link in the bio, and it takes you straight to the booking feature or section of my website, and you can book with me either personal health and healing reading or just a general reading, and we can discuss whatever it is that is on your heart. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, but enough chitter chatter. Libra, how you feeling? Okay, I feel like you're doing good. It just feels a little wonky. Okay, like you're a little scatterbrained. You're a little all over the place. I feel like your attention is in multiple places at once. Okay, that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm thinking about this, but I'm also thinking about this, and then I'm thinking about this, and then I'm thinking about what I'm eating for dinner later, and then I'm thinking about this, and then I forgot that one thing, and then I forgot I needed to go do this thing, and then that's what it feels like. It feels like very a little bit all over the place, but it's like I don't feel any sense of like negative or dark or heavy energy. I feel like you feel pretty good. You're just a little spread out. Okay? But let's dive in, shall we? For diet, we have elbows, determination in reverse. Actually, that came out in reverse. Perseverance. What a time to be alive. And soul family. Okay, okay, okay. I feel like with this time to be alive card, that means that you've literally just been going, you know, all out and about, and let's just say you've really been living your best when it comes to food. You haven't really been being structured or disciplined. Actually, I can see this resonating because my boyfriend is a Libra, and one thing I tell him is when it comes to food, he really doesn't have any self control. And let me tell you, lately he's been eating real good. Okay, he's been eating real good. There's not really care in his bone right now. He had care in his bones. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. He's living his best, okay? And really, he's not being as strict as he usually is. He's like, let me just eat a whole bag of cookies in one sitting. And when I say a bag of cookies, I'm talking about the Costco bag of cookies in a day. So that's what this is where this lack of determination comes in, okay? It's like y'all just been out and about. Okay, you've probably been traveling. You've been probably spending time with family, doing some summer fun festivities and events and things. Because I see the soul family card, and I just feel like you've been doing some social events, social gatherings, maybe some brunches, some barbecues, things like that. And so you're just like, I'm living my life right now. And honestly, I'm not mad at it because the thing with Libras is you guys always strive for balance. And it is extremely hard for Libras to achieve balance because you guys overthink everything. And I think right now you're just like learning to like live a little bit. Okay. And now, say for words, you're not usually structured and you're still just living it up. Okay. You need to find a little bit of balance and figure out what you need to do to get a little bit more structured and disciplined and have a little bit more self control. Okay. So I think you guys may have been, having your fun for a while, but it may be time for you this little poppy drink is carbonated as hell. Okay. Um I think it may be time for you guys to kick it down a notch, get a little, you've had your fun, and now it's time to like, you know, get it together a little bit. And definitely omega 3s. You definitely need some omega 3s. DHA. Okay. DHA is like there's the EHA, I think, and DHA. You want the DHA. That is like what everybody needs. So you want to get a really good high dosage of that. Okay. We all, at a minimum, need 1,000 milligrams of omega 3s DHA a day. So do what you got to do to get that. Okay. They have nutrition. There's Amazon. Okay, find you a good little omega 3s supplement that you can take, and this will help with forgetfulness. This will help with feeling scattered. There won't be so much brain fog, all that good stuff. Okay. Um, that's pretty much it. You've been a little frivolous in the eating category, and it's time to just Get a little grounded. Okay, you've been running amok, and I need you to sit your ass down. Okay, next we have sleep, bronchi, love, come back down to earth, and inner voice. Ooh. Ooh, what does this mean? I feel like y'all been living in fantasy land. Okay. Either in your dreams you are like fantasizing about somebody, or it could be the opposite, and it's like you could be living a fairy tale in your dream state. Okay, for one. Or for two, you could be having a dream that like your partner's cheating on you, or something. I feel like there's something related to romance, or a relationship that's coming up in your dream state. And um basically this come back down to earth card is like, come back to this realm, come back to reality. Okay, you living in like a la la land in your dream state. And um this is so interesting. Hold on. Okay, I'm starting to understand now. I feel like your dreams are literally all over the place, but I feel like they're showing you different aspects of your life in different ways. And I feel like it's causing you to like, it's making you feel scattered. Like, because what I'm noticing is like this picture, like it's just like vines that are just growing in all these different directions. And then I see this and I see the water. And when I think of water, I think of just like, it literally just flows like it, like there's no controlling water, it just goes where it goes. And I feel like that's kind of your dream state, that's kind of like your sleep state. It's like you're in this wanderlust almost in your dreams, and somehow it's affecting you in like in reality. Now, how is it affecting you in reality? It's either making you hyper conscious or hyper aware, or this is a really tough one to crack. This is very interesting. I've never had a message like this come through. So when I see this inner voice card, really what this is just trying to tell me is that something's going on in your dreams, and your subconscious is trying to communicate with you, and it's doing it in a very abstract way, I must say, which I mean, I would say the shoe definitely fits because you are a Libra and you're ruled by Venus and you're all about the art, okay, and theatrics and things. And I feel like your dreams are very much representing that. Okay, so you might be having extremely abstract dreams. That's what it is. You're having really abstract dreams, and I feel like that these abstract dreams are trying to communicate something with you. And do I know what it is? Not necessarily, but I feel like in some sense, way or another, is trying to tell you how to get grounded and get centered and become more balanced. There we go. Okay, we're we're finally starting to land the plane. Okay. I feel like the dreams are abstract, and really it's a call to your dreams are trying to show you ways in which in your waking life you need to be a little bit more focused, concentrated, less scattered, and hyper aware, hyper conscious of certain things. Maybe certain things that you've been looking over, your dreams are trying to show you warnings or things to be like to pay attention to, something like that. I don't know. This is a little. It's like I have it. I'm just trying to reiterate the message, and that's where it gets a little tricky. All in all, pay attention to your dreams. They're trying to communicate something with you. They're trying to show you what you need to be aware and conscious of during this time of your life. And it's also trying to show you what it is that you need to do to get more focused and less scatterbrained. Okay, we're just going to leave it at that. Because I feel like I repeated that like 6 times, and I keep thinking that something else is going to come out of my mouth, but it doesn't. So we're just going to move on. Okay, so for movement, we have large intestine, planning in reverse. That's interesting. The lovers in reverse. Hmm. Break the cycle. Why is that also in reverse? Vesica Pisces and soul love. Wow, love is really a theme here. Or relationship or something of that sort. And okay, I feel like this is piggybacking off of the diet thing. Okay, I think the overall theme here for this reading is lack of self esteem or lack of self confidence, and it's reflecting in your dreams. Your diet is not helping with this because you're not being, or maybe because you've been a little off your diet or like off of your eating that you usually typically do because you've been a little bit more, all over the place. Um, you may feel not confident right now. Maybe you're feeling just a little outside of yourself. You're not feeling normal and usual. You're out of routine and order, and you're having a hard time connecting with yourself. And really what this is just the whole theme of this is what it's really trying to say is bringing balance and harmony to your body and to um the ways in which that you're nourishing yourself and nutrition wise and movement wise. Okay, so um getting in the gym, taking a bath, okay, finding ways to connect with yourself, use them as therapeutic things. Okay, I'm even seeing like go for a swim by yourself. um Go on a hike. Now, unless you're like a guy, I really don't recommend doing that by yourself. But like getting outdoors, but doing something that connects you to yourself And I feel like the only way that this is going to happen is when you kind of align your movement and your nutrition together. This is going to help with self-esteem. This is going to help with the scatter. If you notice, like, I'm so scattered reading this right now, I'm really picking up on your energy. I feel very, very scatterbrained. It's like I'm kind of jumping all over the place. And create some structure and some order in your daily routine, something that you can start implementing this month to be a conscious thing that you do to go connect with yourself. So, like, for example, my boyfriend just left to go for a walk around the neighborhood, and he loves to do this. And that is something that he does to kind of ground himself, to get his thoughts together, to go, out in nature, get into gratitude, appreciate where he's at. He just, that's like a little, and he doesn't even walk for long. It's only like, he'll be out there for like 10 minutes. And it's like just a little practice that he does for himself just to get up, move his body, get the energy moving, and then get some sunshine, breathe some fresh air, and it's just grounding for him. And I feel like Libra, this is something that a lot of Libras need to implement. And he's also a huge gym enthusiast. He works out all the time, literally 5 days a week. We both do. um but he it's not that he's lacking movement. I think what is the issue is intention. You're in need of intentional movement that connects you and grounds you to yourself, and bringing it into harmony and alignment with the diet portion of your life too. Okay, so like just getting them both on the same page, making them both a priority in your life, so you can build up this self-confidence that, like, I think just overall it's gonna uplift the energy. Okay, let's just leave it there, because I keep trying to explain myself and I feel like my point is just not coming across. Okay, so for mindset, we have immune system, clarity in reverse, glitch, same but different, and meditation. Okay, so when I see this immune system card, I actually we pulled this for the Virgo reading as well. And I'm going to kind of reiterate what I said for Virgos, even though I said it in like a different context. But basically, it's like, this is you, Libra, and this is like all the things that you're trying to prioritize. And so you're scattered because you don't know what the fuck you should be concentrating on. It's like you're a little bit all over the place. And it's like you're trying to focus on one thing, and then it's like you start focusing on another thing, and then you get sidetracked, and then you start doing this other thing, and then you forgot what you were first doing in the first place, and then you go back to that thing. And it's like kind of giving ADHD, but it's not ADHD. And it's just like you're hopping from one thing to another thing to another thing. Oh no. And you don't, there's just a lack of clarity here of what you should be focusing on, because you're trying to focus on so many things at one time. It's creating a lot of imbalance in your life, and what it's doing is causing a glitch in your brain. Okay, it's causing your brain to go in and out, because now you're just like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be focusing on. I'm a little bit all over the place. I'm overwhelmed. Every little thing is overwhelming me. I feel attacked. um there's just too much going on. Somebody just invited me to this thing, but I need to stay home because I need to work on this project. But also, like, I also need to get that done, and then I need to get that done. But also, I need to go run errands, and I need to go grocery shopping. It's just like, get grounded. Go touch grass. Okay. And with this same but different card, I think if you're gonna want to get to this place where you're not so scatterbrained, you're gonna have to do something a little bit differently here. And I think what you're lacking in your life a little bit right now, Libra, is meditation, like literal grounding practices. Do you ever just take time to listen to your thoughts? When was the last time you did something that you weren't distracting yourself by, like music or TV or um, TikTok, YouTube videos, like anything like that that you listen to that is distracting you from like literally listening to anything but your own thoughts, maybe talking on the phone or scrolling on social media. Basically, like you're occupying yourself with so many other things, and what you're lacking is time to just like go within and really gain this clarity. The thing is that you're listening to too many external sources that you feel like you're supposed to be concentrating on all these gazillion things instead of just asking yourself what the fuck you're supposed to be focusing on and getting in touch with spirit and asking spirit, what is it that you want me to focus on during this time? Because what spirit may want you to be doing during this time, or God, or whatever source you tune yourself to, um may not even be what all these other people are telling you that you should do, or what you're even telling yourself that you should be focusing on. So I think the best thing for you to do right now is to get into meditation, ask yourself, literally going within. That's where this inner voice comes in too, with your sleep and everything. So maybe before bed, doing a meditation before sleep and getting into communion with yourself, and just kind of sitting with yourself in silence, no noise, and just closing your eyes and laying there and just asking yourself, okay, tomorrow, what do I focus on? Or you can wake up in the morning and ask yourself, what is the 3 top priorities I need to focus on for today? Okay. And then it's like those answers, they'll come to you immediately, and they may not even be what you originally had planned. Maybe you had planned to do 3 other things. And then those 3 random things pop into your head, and you're like, damn, okay, well, like, you have to do it, okay? Because maybe your priorities are out of whack. You think you're supposed to be prioritizing on this other thing because that's what everybody else and Bob and Bill and Joe and Thomas all say that you should be focusing on, but really it's like, just because they're focusing on that doesn't mean that that's your journey in this moment. You need to be focusing on something else. That's why you're so fucking scatterbrained. You're trying to do everything and people please and try to make this person happy and that person happy and try to tend to this person and that person and all these aspects of yourself, and it's just you're doing too much. It's time to hone in, get centered, gain some clarity, and stop distracting yourself from your thoughts so you can really figure out what it is that you're supposed to be fucking doing. Woo! Okay. Last but not least, we have meditation. So for meditation, we have the pituitary gland, isolation, mood. Is it true there is no other? Soul name, and divine animals. This sun is like really just all up in my face right now. Hold on. I had to close that. I was getting blind. Okay. Okay, so when I see this card, I think of the sacral chakra because the sacral chakra is ruled by the color orange, okay? And that is where our deep emotions lie, our repressed emotions, okay? And that's also where our creativity is. It's also where our sexual energy is, all that stuff. So, for me, this is focusing on this chakra and bringing it into harmony and balance. And the ways that you can do that is by going on YouTube and looking up things. Even if you go on TikTok, you could look up things that, could help align or activate the sacral chakra. And I feel like you could use a little bit of everything that I just talked about, okay? That I listed the sacral chakra is for. This isolation card, this just tells me that you need to go into a hermit mode. Stop distracting yourself. Stop talking to all these people and doing scrolling. It's like you really just need to get into self-isolation and really just be by yourself, maybe doing a social media detox or something like that to really isolate you and really get some clarity on what it is that you should be focusing on this moment so you don't feel so scatterbrained. This is going to severely enhance your mood. Okay, you're going to feel so much more clear, you're going to feel more bubbly. Literally, that's what I feel though. You're gonna feel more bubbly. You're gonna feel more optimistic. You're gonna feel more creative. You're gonna feel more artsy. You're gonna want to wear more color. All that good stuff. Okay. Another thing I would work on is your limiting beliefs. I feel like you keep telling yourself you're incapable of doing something or you're incapable of having something or that wouldn't happen for me or do you know the likeliness of me being able to achieve that or anybody being able to achieve that? It's like that's rare and I just feel like your ceiling is it's a little too close to your head. It needs to come up some. Like you need to give yourself some space and some grace to be able to flow, to be able to be creative, to be able to get some like you need some balance and harmony in the way that you approach your dreams and desires. Like being too realistic, that will put a strain on you. But also, you don't want your head like entirely in the clouds. You know what I mean? You have to have a balance. And I feel like the only way you're going to achieve this balance is by working on the sacral chakra, working on your creativity, getting into communion with yourself, really understanding who you are and staying true to who you are and what it is that you're supposed to be doing with your life. And I feel like that is going to give you this strength and this resilience, this confidence, this ever beaming self love and radiance and all the things that that can help get you to that next point in your life and that next step. And the things that you're kind of feel like these are like weighing down on you, like you just feel like you're supposed to have more or be more or do something else. And I think that's why you're feeling overwhelmed because your expectations for yourself are really high and you just want to execute and it's like all you're doing is running yourself further into the ground energetically. Okay, maybe you actually are producing some shit, but I feel like it's a lot on your mind, it's a lot on your body. It feels anxious, it feels like you're just the adrenals are adrenaling. Okay, so taking some time this month to unwind, take a bath, take care of you, get into meditation, cut out the distractions. Okay, literally putting your phone away, turning your phone off, laying in bed, complete silence, pay attention to the birds chirping outside, maybe go in the grass in a park and lay down under a tree. Whatever it is that you need to do to like really just clear your mind so you can properly gain some clarity over what it is that you should be doing in this moment. Okay, because right now you're a little lost in the sauce and it's time to get more hyper focused and clear and get tunnel vision. Okay. Well, Libra, that was your July health and healing reading. I hope that is what you needed to hear. If it resonated, I would love for you to let me know. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your month, and I will see you in August. Bye.